Hello, here I am again with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Also, holy shit, are these legs big? Those are some big ass legs and big ass socks, holy shit. Alright, so I think it was right here that we left off from. So, let's see, so I think, kind of repeating what we were doing last time, I think I'm going to do Monica. But yeah, from where we last left off, we had a bit of an intimate scene where we were sitting on our backs against the wall with Yuri, and we were being a bit, I guess, a bit detailed with us feeding her chocolates. And then all of a sudden, Monica's like, okay, everyone, let's fucking read our poems. Like, just boom, just done. Like, there's, like, usually you have something telling you, it's like, but then Monica stood up, or I heard someone's voice, or something like that. No, it was just abrupt. Usually, visual novels are not like that, so I can only imagine just what else does this game do that really sets it above everything else. Alright. Hi again, Keare. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, that sounds good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Eh? That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Yeah, especially earlier when we were trying to get tea together, and Monica was like, "Hey, what are you two doing? Isn't getting tea part of a one-man job?" And then Yuri's just like, "Get the fuck off my face!" Like, holy shit. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Ooh, eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Yeah, she kind of reads me. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Aww. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying... But anyway... You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Let's not do fucking Minato in this, or whatever his name is. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you? What? So is this... Okay, thank God someone took it. Someone understood what I meant. Wave, hero. Did you guys just read that? Did I? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I don't like what's going on here. I don't like what's going on here. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Right, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. I have a better idea than this character, that's for sure. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't the right question. I don't know about that, but okay. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. I guess. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision, and sometimes you hear yourself with a roommate crashing cans up stairs. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Excuse me, what? Find yourself facing a difficult decision. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What? How does she not know? And also, how does she... What? Okay. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? What the fuck was that? What? Oh my god. Okay, let's do Sayuri now. Sayuri. Ooh, I like this one, Keare. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly that's how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Death and destruction and tragedy. Yeah. Yeah. Me neither. No, I do. Honestly, I could give it a try, and I think I'll get it right. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Alright. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. happy and sad. Can't see you liking something so sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Or is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Keare. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. These little bottles of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles so much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Holy crap, is correct. Why did I leave the cookie chime on? You motherfucker. I can't believe it. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. I forgot about it. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. What? It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't say that, please. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Yeah, it's like how I am with MMOs. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. And last is Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't you bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Hey, keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Ugh. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem and I hand back her over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for something else, or someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, I didn't even get to read her poem. What? Soon you'll see a shelf with brain pickled in formaldehyde. Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I mean, I didn't get to read hers, though. I guess her path's kind of closed off to me now because of what I've been doing with her. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come 6 at the front of the room. Come sit. If everyone could come 6. Oh, come sit. Wow, I thought there was an X there. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case someone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start pulling one of those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group like that anyway. Or in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Yeah, just like Monica's fucking poem. What the fuck? And Sayuri's. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, and somehow shut the cat up because it keeps meowing at the door. Oh my gosh. Goddamn cat. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought in here, that brought you here in the first place? Oh my god, cat. Cat! Cat! Get out of there! Go! Stop clawing the door. Hey. Hey. Meow. Hey, get out of here. I know you do. No, we all do. And if all of it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Saria looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Don't say that, Yuri, please. No, don't say that. No. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection's pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri's an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Wow! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem's called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. What? Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. So much pretense. Abandon all hope. He who enters here. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Uh, sorry, I giggled. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Keare liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do that in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Keare. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Keare lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I write for today, or what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at it as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time though. Yeah, baby. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem's called... why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Or ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Keare, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we got to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question was that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Don't say that... Need you? Sayuri. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point speculating. Sayuri. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Keare. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayuri, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? I was just curious about how that one will go, so I'm probably just gonna do this now. So much pretense. Alright, let's keep this up. Let's go with Tenacious. Entropy. I actually wonder. Judgment. Alone. God, what? Alone! Fuck! Let's see. Fantasy. What? God damn it, I always think of that. Here, let's just go back to this. Wait, isn't it this different from earlier? Death? She likes death! How does she like death? What the fuck? Death and destruction girl here, what the fuck? Okay, let's go back. Yeah, see, it's different now. What the fuck? Okay, so I really do have to find out the keywords that she likes and all that. Horror. Yep. Hopeless. Hope. God damn it. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Okay. Unrequited. Yeah, that's her. Okay, Doki Doki. Yep, that's her. Alright. Heaven Sent? Okay, yeah. No, I know tragedy is Sayuri's. Forgive? No, okay. Disoriented, yes. Uncontrollable. Can I say this? Prayer. No. Oh shit, it starts me at the beginning too. Okay, so I really do have to... Damn it. Alright. Okay. Secretive. Judgment. Ambient. Unrestrained. Imagination. Extraordinary. Okay. Frightening. Entropy. Misery. What the fuck is over there? Philosophy. Incongruent. Anger. I guess that, yeah, that's kind of her thing. Suicide, let me guess. Oh, okay, I was expecting that to be Sayori. Oh shit, what? Cinderwinder 3 is not following. Thank you. Sweet, thank you, dude. Heaven Sent. Melancholy. Massacre. Okay. I was actually expecting this to be Sayuri's too. Let's see. Analysis. Sadness. Okay, yep, that's hers. Crimson. Yeah, she likes crimson. And intellectual. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. What are you doing? Okay. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Aw, that's a sweet smile of hers. That's sweet. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. I don't quite get it, but okay. Also, that just makes no sense in translation. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Eh? Never mind. Okay, Monica's the only fourth wall breaking character here. It's really crazy. Did you know you're streaming? I'm messaging you. Alright, sorry about that. No prob. Cinder. Who's Phoenix Factory? Whoa, okay. Hello, guys. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can all go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I weirdly glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers on her desk. Keare, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Excuse me? Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Keare. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Keare. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. Extra light, she's secretly a Jedi. Pun lost in translation, yeah. What? One sec, guys. Alright, he's kind of going a little way for now, so yeah. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Also making sure that my thing is here. Okay, it's working good. Alright, it's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Keare. Have you thought that maybe you've already seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I don't know about that. You seem to know a bit more about her than I do. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget it, but forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. So I sigh and sit down by me. I sit myself down. Blech. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot it based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything, baka. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. God damn it, I was going for a low voice. Alright. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Keare, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I averse my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, there was no scene there. That was interesting. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. And probably doing the same thing. Probably going Yuri, Monica, Sayori, Natsuki. Keare, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Keare, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can see that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Oh boy. Alright, I'm back, guys. They finally went upstairs, so I can actually continue to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. See, here's the one thing I can't quite get. Like, I can kind of get Monika's. I can get Sayuri's a bit. I can get Natsuki a bit, but I can't quite get Yuri's as much. Like, I'm trying to understand what she's coming across. But, I mean, I guess I might need someone to kind of explain it to me then. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... Go fuck yourself. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monika says something. I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. Sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Hey, Monika. Hi, Keare. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of other people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, except for the deadline. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, Keare. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of months or couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Huh. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean it that way. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and found no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, is this going to be like some Cthulhu mythos shit here, or what? Okay. It's surprisingly a little bit different from the other things she's done, but yeah. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my own, or on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Oh jeez, yeah. I know someone knows that. You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they always want to focus more on everything they went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was surprisingly very normal. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, anyways, back doing the same thing. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Yeah, I totally did. Maybe. That's not really meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Keare. Sayuri. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Yeah, just don't, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Yeah, she's two-faced in such a way that it's not like a lying bastard kind of way, but like really... Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Wow, I really closed out with her. Wow, okay. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit... What? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. That is true. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri's in here. Seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought you just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Wow, she'd like completely ignored me there. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Oh, good. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Huh? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder now when she's not on you, when she's not around. That might be the case. But I can't also be the leader on my own. Then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should have some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Keare's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Keare, the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Keare might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Keare too. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Keare to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides... Okay. He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh, Monica, you're going for it. You're going for it. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Keare, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I need to see Sayuri. She needs some time. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? What? What? But... Excuse me? Fine. I guess I'm making this like a jury route. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Keare? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little bit sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Keare? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Keare picked me. And also, cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri would always help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Hey? I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Oh boy. Oh god, it's the moment of truth. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a bit of a habit by simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Sorry, strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I usually find her. Sayori? Hi, Keare. Ooh, new music. Also, look at this room. Damn, it's look good. And it's clean. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Or have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sorry, Arya left. I'd already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Well, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is usually uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Keare. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Keare. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really are just going to make me say it, aren't you, Keare? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, the moment of truth. I've really had bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Keare. Why do you guys think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have to waste an effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want you to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you start hurting, or help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Keare. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull into a tight embrace. Keare. Sayuri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Keare. Sayuri is hugging me back. So my arms being wrapped around her. Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Keare. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Keare. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be fine. Nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, it has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel... No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Boy, oh boy, oh. Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? God, why is it always with women who like have big ass breasts always wearing that kind of shit? Like, it's like the refined woman trope. Alright. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. So this is my room. I got 2 pillows. Okay. Also got like a really nice, drawer, dresser, stand, dip, shelving unit. Keare just wishes he could pull that turtleneck sweater off. I'm sorry, but seriously, it's like women who have got big ass breasts like that wear that kind of thing. I mean, I think it's the same thing for when Higurashi no Nakakoro ni, when cicadas cry. There's that one bitch who wears the turtleneck like that. And there was that whole fucking meme about like, it wasn't like a meme about turtlenecks who have like open breasts or something like that. Like there's literally a hole right around the breast, so like everyone's breast was like exposing. Like seriously. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Oh, she wanted to see what I got in my drawer. Keyhole sweaters. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She pulls both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you... Oh my god, I yawning. I need some coffee. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Well, you know, blood, gore, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Ooh, now you're talking my style. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Well, let's make the whole classroom smell like mint. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and they are probably wondering if there might be a fire warning with all the candles being lit. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-like object. Wooden cylinder-like object. What could that be? I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's with that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, okay. Usually I see like a glass or a plastic kind. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Aw, fuck you. I'm pretty familiar with them. Fuck you. I'm a pretty gay dude. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Speaking of that, aromatherapy, I mean, I got like... I can see right in front of me, I literally have 2 candles right in front of me. I literally got one that's eucalyptus mint and I don't even know what the fuck the other one is. Let me see, what is it? Let me reach. One is Rio Red Guava from Bath & Body Works. Hey, you know, I could totally shell up for Bath & Body Works, you know. Alright, it's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. I know I already said that. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Yeah, because I kind of think we kind of absorb it anyways. Especially because whatever you smell is like you're actually consuming a very small, very, very, very small portion of whatever that is there. So, when you think about it, when you smell shit, you're actually letting in some of that shit inside you. So, think about that when you're smelling manure or shit. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Magic! Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Are you sure this isn't like a fucking grenade here? Jesus Christ. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. Ooh. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice way to relax. Yeah, see? Yeah. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Ooh. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Jesus Christ, this is... Oh, jeez, sorry about that. Jesus Christ, Yuri, are you also adding in a bit of a... Oh, what's the word? God, what is it? I just had it in my head. It's like... the thing that makes you horny. Like... Fuck, what is it called? It's not... Oh my god, I had the word for it. Ugh, anyways, forget it. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Aphrodisiac. Alright, thank you, Ed. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding for origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. This is starting to sound a little bit like... almost a bit cultish in a way, maybe? I don't know. Or I'm kind of just getting a feeling that she's like going for like a really dark room. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'd also catch the eye of those passing by the room. Oh yeah, definitely would. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little bit intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Keare. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon. Oh, red ribbon. Wait, red ribbon? Okay. Never mind, I was just thinking about the red thread or something like that. Because there's like a Japanese folklore or thing like that where there's a red yarn or something tied around your pinky, and eventually if you follow that red yarn or whatever, or maybe it's ribbon, maybe, if you follow that, you'll be able to find your true love. But yeah, sorry, it just kind of reminded me of that. Then she pulls out a pocket knife. Oh my god. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is tinly tinted blue. Okay, here we go. We're starting a little bit, learn a bit more about her. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. God damn, I wish I had, had kept save files on what her poems were so I can kind of look back into it, because I remember her saying something about blue-green or something like that. So if that's the case, she might be using that knife a bit more often than someone might think. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Ooh! They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, while the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Keare! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. Ooh. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Okay, Yuri. Please. Please. I know you're about to be looking like a killer and everything, but seriously, this is also getting really, really more suspicious. Yuri, please. 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 I bet you killed that raccoon. You killed that raccoon, didn't you? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Well, you could stop that, you dumbass! Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning. Okay, we're doing this. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Please, please. Japan, please. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure was a little weird. Took me by surprise. I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. I think I am taking this a little too less seriously. I just... She doesn't lift her head. Or she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand to lick her index finger in return. Keare! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I know that would be a bad idea, if not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy by now. You're so weird, Keare. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. 1 second. Okay. Alright. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. Well, I guess... I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. She fucking sharpens that knife, doesn't she? She has to. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Watercolor's not bad. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups. You know, with the ones with the little wave design on them, rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? Coming to see, quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh. Aesthetic cups. Yeah. Guys. I think that bread was her arm. Maybe that bread was her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... She must be cutting herself. I mean... She has to be cutting herself. That's why the knife's so... sharp. Holy shit. Holy shit. There's nothing wrong, so... Let me mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So... I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Oh, nice. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. I like that. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, It'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels so too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I need you to understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just stalled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There were droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Wait, how? Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Then I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's just hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly hold my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? It's the fucking aphrodisiacs. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Gee, I wonder, maybe you've been losing a little bit too much blood. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I think she was cutting herself. She had to have been cutting herself or something. Like, blood loss would usually come into that kind of deal, you know? Like where you kind of feel a little bit lightheaded or clumsy or something. Ooh. Okay. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But doesn't this mean that this is the last time it can happen? Or will it? Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or you can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my own words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Keare. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh geez. I kinda like that about you.
Get back, please, Yuri, please. Keep that knife away from me.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Sayuri? Eh? Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god. Hi, Keare. Sayuri! Just now we weren't... It's okay, Keare. I just stopped by to say hi. Sayuri, this is probably the worst time you decided to come over. Why didn't you start coming over earlier? Please, you gotta stop this. Now you're sad. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off like a flash. Sayuri waves goodbye at her after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy. No, she's not happy at all. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Keare? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, so don't say that. It's true, Keare. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put it up with me being selfish. Monika's right. I should just... Monika? Monika, what did you say to... Monika was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is... Oh, gosh. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Keare. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Keare, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayuri. Fuck. Yeah. Yuri's a cool girl. She's a cool girl. But, Sayuri is the one who really cares so much. I can't really stop her from just, like, she may be selfish, or maybe, she's not really that selfish. She's just really, really sad about herself, and just, oh my god. Like, we can just be friends. And for Sayuri, it's been like a long lifetime, like a lifelong friend with my character. I love you. Those are my true feelings. I can't really stop from liking Sayuri though. Like, she's got such a harder time though. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure all the other characters are having a really shitty time too, but also, what the fuck was Monica even telling her? But, oh god. So, there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we will both be happy. Keare. Aww. Why is it always a brown-haired guy, anyways? Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Keare, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sayuri in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Keare. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Keare. It's okay, Sayuri. It may take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, I want everything to be the same as always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Keare. Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having such a trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I wonder if these thoughts will continue plaguing me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the events should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the same event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Keare, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she slept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Only said it's because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Keare. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. Mm-mm. 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 But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, she does. Monica's a strange character here. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Why is there no music? Like, there's been no music since I've entered this classroom. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my oh god. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? What? How much I love you. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Keare? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. The fuck, Monica? You're the one who made this. You made those pamphlets. How do you not know... Oh, Monica. Monica, who is Monica? Calls that out from after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried to act a little harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or to help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture, walking to her school made her really happy. Besides, I told you yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Which really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Suck! What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. So I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes were showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I'll be there for her. I told her I know it's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I should have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is not my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. Remained friends with her like I've always been. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. If I still couldn't do what she needed from me, now I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. What? 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 File character. Sayuri character. The file is missing or corrupt. Decided files corrupt. Start new game. What? 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 This is so beyond what I was expecting. What? were good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What? She was completely erased. What did they do to her? What? No. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Keare? Monica? 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 Monica, please. You're freaking me out here. Monica, what is this? What is this? What are you doing? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. This is... She's... Oh, I'm saying the same things that I told about her when I was in club. She's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I'm sorry, but okay, so before I continue, let me just do a little something here. Let me just take a moment for this. No! They're gone! What the fuck? The files are gone! What the fuck? The files are gone! Okay, here, let me just, no, not that. Here we go. Here, I'm just gonna take a moment from that right now. I'm going to watch this part. I'm gonna have you guys watch with me. I just want to see how this works out. Demons, gremlins. Here. Let me just... Okay, here we go. So, let me just...
Nobody cares about Destiny's story.
The campaign. Hey, the story was pretty bomb. Alright, since you don't care, you want to find out what
No, don't you fucking tell me the story. Don't spoil that shit.
But you just said
No.
It doesn't matter.
I'm loading this fucking game. God. I'm used to thinking. But
here we go.
Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? ?
You should take a little responsibility for her bleeding blood.
Oh yeah, there is no music for this right now, by the way, so that's kind of not normal, for the record.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
I didn't know because I can't hear anything.
Oh, okay, now you know.
I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Did you really?
No! Fuck you, I did. Oh! I didn't even see that. I did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Fucker?
He texted me.
Oh.
Also, I was there.
Exchange.
I followed you home again.
Monica, you know about that? ?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I have to keep an eye on all
Okay,
of
this
you
woman's
guys.
making
that's
it
kind
sound
of
like
weird.
ASMR here.
I'm
Jesus
very
Christ.
I stand embarrassed.
You went with blue box
That makes me.
The one who knows what's best for her.
more than you think.
God, she's.
Check out the pamphlets. They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Ooh.
Oh.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my
I
head.
don't think you
Get
can
out-
just say the
get-
whole thing, please.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Get out of my head.
Oh.
What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Bleeding blood? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so,
Oh. Well, alright.
Monica to at least wait for. I open the door. I can't believe I ended up. It just feels. Sorry? Wake up, dummy.
Oh, here we go.
There's no response.
Here we go.
I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice.
Oh my god.
I gently opened the door. Whoa! Yo,
She's
what up, bro?
fucking dead!
She's just hanging around.
Oh my god.
Shit, yo, what up? Damn. She had a good run, right?
No!
Fuck. Damn it. Huh.
Trick or treat.
Wait, so cute.
What the hell? What the hell?
I'm sorry, but
Is this a
shit.
nightmare? It,
Abort, abort,
has to
abort,
be.
abort, abort.
this isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori
Yo,
wouldn't
dude,
do
she's
this.
dead.
Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori to be okay. So helpless. Trying to prevent this. What I know should. I just. This is. I don't leave me until I die. I stay back. Never.
All done. So wait, like to read, you have to tell her that you love her?
What is this about?
Oh, Jesus.
What is this? Oh.
Oh,
man.
okay, Christ didn't tell her that.
Interesting.
I guess it didn't even matter.
I think this is one of those games where you keep playing through and it gets like weirder and weirder, like Undertale.
Welcome to the start of the game. Keare, good job leaving her hanging.
Ah, so it is one of those games. I see. Gotcha.
What do you mean?
So when we hit new game, it's gonna be like a fucked up version of the new game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a game meant for multiple playthroughs. That's cool. Neat. Alright, well, it's 1:10.
Yeah, I guess it's a good time to stop.
That
for
was
now.
the perfect time.
Yeah.
Cool. That was neat.
Fuck. Well, Monica! Yeah, basically. Fuck, do I keep going? I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird. Fuck it. Let's do some more, I guess. Let me just back up away a little more from the screen now, because it's now I know what kind of game I'm dealing with. Yep, I'm actually being like a foot away from my computer now. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Well, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It's the same fucking lines. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Now, okay, before I continue, so I'm guessing like the very moment that she's left out of the picture is the moment that, was the very moment that, God, I don't know, just, I think like the very moment that, I lose her as the character in this story is the moment that she dies, of course. But I wonder if that's like the very, like, when it happened, like, okay. So, you know how like some games happen where, how games operate in such a way where the moment that you activate a scene, like the moment that you make a choice, then there's a thing that goes inside the game that says, okay, so he chose that. Or he progressed this far, so this will happen. Like, if X, then Y, you know, sort of that sort of thing. So I wonder where that point actually is, and if I were to somehow, you know, maybe just uninstall the game and reinstall it, maybe I could just, maybe start anew and maybe actually do Sayuri again, you know, just keep her from not killing herself. I actually wonder if that's possible. What? Yeah, I'm spooked. That's fucked. I'm just... mind's blown. My mind's blown. I mean, as much as I want to like restart the whole game and try to make a new, I don't know. Maybe I'll just continue on and just... Maybe I'll mess with its components, or like mess with its, maybe mess with the game after it's all over with. Maybe the game will make me feel like I'm really shit for playing this game, and then make me feel like I shouldn't do it anymore. Kind of like how I did with Undertale. Alright, let's continue. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. I thought you already had one in the making. Okay, let me just back up a little bit more. Literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for us. That sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring. It's really not that boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, that's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Keare. By chance, are you still looking for a club to join? How do you know that? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least... Wait, did her head move? I don't know. It would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. Really sweet, Keare, you know that? It's nothing really. Should I go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Whoa, okay. Unless today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! I brought a guest with me. What? Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be so mean, Matsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Keare. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. Here, let me just lower down the... No, don't make it louder than it is. Oh, wow. No! Stop it! Stop it. There we go. Let me just return the volume back to normal. Fuck. Fuck. Wow. Just wow. Keare, don't tamper with the files. Calm down, kitty cat. Alright, I mean, I guess, but just fuck. Oh my god. This is Yuri, the vice president. But Sayuri was. No, is Yuri next? Oh my god, I just see it! No, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You see this? You see this? What the fuck? I see it! It's right there! What the fuck? What the fuck? What? You see it? You see it! Where is it? Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Where did I save this picture? Okay, yeah. Guys. That's a thing. Do you not know what this is? Guys, that's Sayuri right there. That's the picture of her hanging. Oh, and her toys are messed up. She's like they're moved around. Hey, Keare. What the fuck? This is, oh my god. No fucking wonder this is called psychological horror. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Calm down. I'm sorry, but this is nuts! Wait, when did that get there? When did that get there? Like, did it just appear out of nowhere? Or did it, like, come in earlier? Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna load this. Yep, I knew that. I want to see this. See, oh. Okay, watch it. Okay, when does it change? No, it's not there now? Ha! This game knows. This game knows. Oh my god. What the fuck is Doki Doki Literature Club? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. I think this is a good time to stop. I think it's a good time to stop. I think it's a good time to stop. I think this is let me just play this.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Yep, basically. Fuck. It's an excellent time to continue. No, fuck. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. PewDiePie? No, that was Filthy Frank. No, but that's enough of Doki Doki for now. I'm gonna see you guys later. So, yeah. Bye. Bye. Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head.